Hi, my name is Yulia, and hopefully you're excited to see me again. This is the News Brief. Here we catch up with several news stories twice a week that I consider to be the most impactful to today. And then we discuss them together in the comments, so you don't have to suffer alone, and I don't have to suffer alone. And of course, as per usual, please leave your questions and suggestions in the comments underneath this video, because I read all of them, and I really love knowing what you think. Let's get it. Today we're going to be trying something a little bit different than usual. We're still going to have 3 sections in this brief, but they're going to be in 3 separate videos. So the first section is, as per usual, Ukraine Axis. And of course, since it's Monday morning, you almost certainly know that there have been mass rocket attacks over the weekend from Russia onto Ukrainian cities. So of course, there's nothing pleasant to catch up with. There are killed and wounded in Odessa as a result of Russian shelling, reports the head of the regional military administration, Oleg Kipar. The missile hit a yard of a multi-story residential building. Telegram channels in Odessa have shared footage showing the aftermath of an attack on a residential building in the city. However, Russian media outlets are falsely reporting that the target was a dormitory housing Ukrainian military personnel. The State Emergency Service has released footage showing the aftermath of the Russian attack on Odessa. According to the police, 10 people have been confirmed dead so far, and over 40 people, including 1 child, were injured as a result of the shelling. As Odessa faces another tragic day, November 19th has been declared a day of mourning by Oleg Kipar, head of the regional military administration, following the deaths of 10 people. Russian attacks continue to devastate Odessa, claiming lives and targeting essential infrastructure. The number of injured has risen to 47. Emergency services are on site addressing the aftermath, while hospitals fight to save the victims and ensure their recovery. It's very tragic, and Odessa today is asking to donate blood, as much blood as you can, and all of the hospitals are looking for volunteers and for donors. And it's chaos. I mean, there's so many people injured, there's so many people wounded. I mean, I'm sure you have just seen the photos and the videos from the event, and it's horrific. And this is almost every day in Ukraine. It's just in different cities every time. One city doesn't even have time to forget about the previous attack when a new devastating attack occurs. And Odessa, unfortunately, Odessa, Kharkiv, Zaporizhia, Mykolaiv, those are the cities that, and Sumy, those are the cities that usually get the most devastating strikes because, unfortunately, they're the closest in the range of Russian missiles, and also their air defense is not superior. There are ships with calibers near Odessa, and there are, of course, Tu-95s and drones that also get there. And unfortunately, this isn't it for today. Russians in Sumy killed 8 people, including a 9-year-old boy and a 14-year-old girl. More than 400 people were evacuated from a damaged building that Russia hit with a missile. Then 7 people, including a child, were killed as a result of a Russian attack on a dormitory in the city of Glukhiv, Sumy region, late in the evening on November 18th. There may still be people under the rubble, as it happened late yesterday. And as I just said, Sumy, Odessa, Kharkiv, Zaporizhia, Kherson, Mykolaiv, those are the cities that suffer the most from Russia and Russian strikes. In Kharkiv, drones are hunting people. In Kherson, drones have been hunting people for months now. You can't go outside. Trees are your only cover. It is horrendous, and Russia continues to be able to do it. President Volodymyr Zelenskyy will join a special session of the European Parliament to commemorate the 1000th day of Russia's large-scale war against Ukraine. According to a press release from the EP, European Parliament President Roberta Metsola will open the extraordinary session on November 19th with a statement, followed by President Zelensky's address via video link from Ukraine. And that day is today, the 1000th day of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Ukraine has scaled up the serial production of Neptune missiles, now capable of hitting targets at longer distances, Defense Minister Rustem Umerov announced. An important meeting was held with Ukrainian missile manufacturers to discuss the plans for 2025, key areas of cooperation and industry development, Umerov said. He highlighted progress in missile production. 100 missiles have already been produced this year. The R-360 Neptune cruise missiles have been upgraded for greater range and are now in serial production. Development of new drone missiles, including the Palanitsa, is underway. Ukraine is also collaborating with foreign partners to advance its missile programs. And that is all that I have for you for today in this section, so please watch the next section that we're going to have right here, and this is going to be news from the Western Axis.